Black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. How is everyone doing out there? How y'all doing? My goodness gracious, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you all are having a great day today. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Just My Opinion Reviews. Super duper edition. It's the superhero comic book smashdown. Before we get started, guys, please let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I'm crisp. Let me know if I am clear. I would really appreciate that, guys. Have a number of things that we're going to be discussing today. All of that will be in the description box of this video, just to pique your interest, to let you know, hey, is this a good show today? Is this a good episode? Are these topics that I care about? Well, hey, if it is, check in the description, check the thumbnail, check the title of the video, and if so, stick around. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the chat, in the comment section. Subscribe if this is your first time here. I would really appreciate it. But hopefully you had a great day today, the first day of the week. We're about to get into August. We are well within 2023 on the second half. So again, hopefully you had a great day, whether it was a relaxing Sunday or a Sunday fun day. Hopefully you got all of your dishes washed and your clothes washed and folded and put away, your grocery shopping done and packed up for the week, prepped, all that. Hopefully all of your clothes are ironed if you still got to do that, and it's laid out on your bed like it is the first day of school. Hopefully you have your drinks, you got your snacks, you got your libations, whether you're at a desk, you're at work, you're at home, you're in bed, you're in the tub, you're on the couch, you're on your lawn chair, you're on the roof, wherever, balcony, whatever you're doing. Hopefully you got your feet kicked up and you are relaxed to get another great episode of Super Duper. And also, before we get started, I just want to shout out all of you lovely people out there. I do appreciate it. I see that we have 44 people watching right now. Hopefully we have 44 thumbs up. But we're going to start this off with Von Joyner. Thank you so much for being here, Von Joyner. I appreciate it. We also have 60 plus reviews. Happy Sunday. JM Owers, thank you so much for being here. Angela Rossi. Hi, Brandon. Hey. How you doing, Miss Rossi? How you doing? Nary's 21 in the building. Hobby Avery. What's going on, Nary's 21? Thank you for being here. We also have all Cree 8 ions, if I'm saying that correctly. But thank you for being here. Yep. Easy Lot is in the building. A good Sunday. What's going on? Soto, what's up? What's shaking? B Avery and Jammo fam. I love it. God's child in the building. Hello. Chill Spot is in the building, aka Thor's Asgardian Queen. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you so much, Chill Spot, for being here. I appreciate it. We got Mama Avery in the building. Hey, Mom. How you doing? Love you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Screen Favorites is in the building. What's going on, Screen Favorites? Stephanie Green is in the house. We also have, what is that, Japanese? Is that Chinese? It's not Korean. But yes, that is Killer Instinct. That is one of the themes for Killer Instinct. I was playing that back on Super Nintendo. Was it Super Nintendo? I think it was. But yes, I am a Killer Instinct fan, so I'm glad you noticed that right there. Mark D is in the building. What's going on? Secret Invasion whole series was trash. Not the whole series. The finale was trash. The series was okay. But it's all good. It's all subjective. Was like a lesser entertaining version of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're going to get into it. Bob Boy Versus is in the building. What's going on? And who else we got? We got Natalie in the building. What's going on? Bring back the Bleach. Man, I do. I surely will when something sucks that bad. Sean Alley is in the building. What's up, peeps? How you doing? We also, we have Mama Avery in the building. Now we got Papa Avery in the building. Dad, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good show. We're going to start it off like this.
What a money reside. Okay, I'll tell you.
Thank you so much for the $9.99 pops. I do appreciate it. Thank you. We got Front Row Couch in the building. What it do, y'all? What's going on? And last but not least, we have DDSQ. What's going on? What's good? I hate they did this to Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson. I agree. gave all that cool stuff to the women. All right. Thank you, DDSQ. I do appreciate it. And we also got Paul Martin in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, I missed one. Chris J827. Hey, Brandon in chat. Good Sunday to everybody. Thank you guys for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into Secret Invasion. We're gonna get into the, some Spider-Man 4. It's our comic book superhero stuff. And so if that's your type of thing, stick around. I would love to have you join the JMO fam. We do this every Sunday, 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. CST. Again, the Movie News Roundup show is coming back, just on a little hiatus right now. But before we get started, just some shameless plugging. If you want to see my initial reaction review live that we did for Secret Invasion, the final episode, we got it right here. It's on the channel, on the live chat. Me and Lamont with Get Life Games was able to go over that right now. I know last time I checked in with him, he was at the hospital being prepared to bring in a little boy into this world, and we're very excited about that. And on the topic of comic book news, are you guys watching My Adventures with Superman? Okay, episode 5 just premiered on Max, HBO Max, this past Friday morning, and we got 2 more episodes left, and it's looking pretty good. So you guys check it out, and also check out my other episodes of Super Duper. And if you're into They Clone Tyrone, I did a lot of coverage on that as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this party started. So again, guys, I want to thank y'all. Oh, I didn't even download the banner, but it's okay. It's probably not a big deal. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. So I think this is number 13 right here, number 13 for Super Duper. Can't wait for more to come. Also, real quick, to all my lovely, I can't talk, my lovely moderators out there, please. Protect the chat as best that you can. And Ron Bergen, I may need your help. I'm gonna do a small call.
Steve, assemble!
Ron Bergen always coming through in the clutch. He came through in Barbie. Did y'all see that film? It was quite hilarious. I did enjoy it. But let's go ahead and move on to the first topic of the day for the Super Duper comic book news. And it has to deal with DC and Zachary Levi, with how Shazam was received across the world, within the box office, also within the critics, and all of that. Nobody really went to go see the film, unfortunately, because it did not make that much at the box office. Unfortunately, it was kind of a stinker, and that's sad, because while I enjoyed the film for the most part, it was a step down from its predecessor. And worldwide, man, it only had $133 million. That sucks. That sucks big time. Now, the first film, it made over 300, but it was only $100 million, and it made this. So that's good, but it didn't make this much. Now, what does Zachary Levi have to say? This is coming from Entertainment Weekly. Zachary Levi blamed Shazam sequel flop on insanely unkind haters and social media toxicity. That's interesting. Does he have any weight with his sentiment here? Let's find out. Levi said some reactions were insanely unkind, but maintained that Shazam: Fear of the Gods is a good darn movie, despite its haters. And this came out July the 27th. So was it Thursday or Friday? Zachary Levi is serving a ferocious kapow to Shazam: Fear of the God haters 4 months after the big DC superhero film flopped, with critics 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's look at that real quick. Rotten Tomatoes. And shout out to Elliot, who has just joined the Rotten Tomatoes family. So if you see Elliot in the comments in these streets, make sure you send him a congratulations. But yeah, man, 49%, but the audience liked it. I'm leaning towards the audience, to be honest with you. I didn't hate the movie. Like I said, it was a step down. I really did enjoy the first one. I really did. The first one was good. It got a 90%. Everybody liked the first movie, 90%. So it's interesting. Like before we even get into the article, why is it okay? It's not like people like why would people hate on the movie if they like the first one? What reason would they just turn and be like, you know, well, we like the first one, but we're just going to say the second one sucked just for no damn reason because we're toxic haters? I don't understand. If I'm missing something, please let me know. But that doesn't make sense to me. It's just the second one wasn't as good. It wasn't to most people. 4 months after the big budget DC superhero film flopped with critics 49% on Rotten Tomatoes and the box office at 57 million domestically, the star hit back at the film's detractors on Tuesday's episode of the Film Up podcast. As an experience, I really enjoyed making that movie, and I really enjoyed playing that part. I don't know what the future holds for it all because, unfortunately, the second movie was not as well received. The audience score is still quite good, but critics' score was, I don't know, very oddly and perplexingly low. And people were insanely unkind, he said when asked about the project or the prospect of another Shazam film. Listen, I've been part of things, and as much as I wish they were good, I know that they're okay. I know they missed a lot. I'm not saying Shazam Fear of the Gods is some perfect Orson Welles masterpiece, but it's a good darn movie. Now, guys, do y'all agree or disagree with his words? The 42-year-old thinks director David F. Sandberg made a really fun movie in the sequel, but that world has shifted so much in the 4-year gap between the first hit movie, which grossed $367 million globally, versus the sequel's $134 million. Social media has shifted so much online, so much online hate and haters and trolls and factions and now who are the like. That doesn't make any sense. He just said, I wish I can get this out of the way. He just said that it has a good audience score. Let me try to find exactly what he said. Audience. Okay. The audience score is still quite good. So what is he talking about? So all of the online hate and haters and trolls are the critics? Online hate and haters and trolls and factions and all of that has gotten more galvanized in its toxicity. And I think there are people that generally, unfortunately, want to destroy certain projects because they don't like them or they don't like me or other people. Well, if they don't like you, why did they say the first movie was good? They don't like me or other people involved in them or whatever. He said later, adding, I just hope or believe that history will show it will be one of those things that people will go on, that people will go back. People will watch Fear of the Gods on home streaming or on a plane or wherever. And it'll be this movie that heard so much shit about. And they'll be like, well, wait a minute. It is what it is. Sandberg recently tweeted that the reaction to the film souring him on making superheroes for a while. I wasn't expecting a repeat of the first movie critically, but I was still a little surprised because I think it's a good film. Oh, well, he tweeted in March. As I've been saying for a while now, I'm very eager to go back to horror as well as trying some new things. He continued, after 6 years of Shazam, I'm definitely done with superheroes for now. That's interesting, man. I don't like that. I'm just being honest. It sounds kind of butthurt to me. What do y'all think about this? Do you agree with anything he's saying or do you disagree? Do you feel that the fans are being toxic? But I don't know because the fans gave it what did the fans get? They gave it an 86. And then that's only 2,500 reviews, and this is 251. But I don't like that. I really don't. I don't like that at all. What do y'all think about this? Did y'all see the movie? Yeah, he's only 42. Yeah. What's up, Wayne? Coming from the future. I like Zachary, but I disagree on his take. Excuse me. I agree with you, Chris. I disagree as well, big time. I need Zachary to move on. Shazam 2 wasn't as good as the first one. End of story. I agree. No, we won't. I like Shazam 2. Me too. It was straight. He's saying it has a good audience score, but people on Twitter that hate on the loud and dominant conversation. Okay, you may have a good point there. Screen favorites. So Shazam is one of my favorites. If DC doesn't do it justice with character storyline, I'm good. Get over yourself. Right. Yeah, nah, he's butthurt. I agree. That's unfortunate, Zach. I mean, hey, man, I don't know. Maybe it was some other commentary you made, about religion or politics or something. I don't know. That made people turn on you, but I think universally, the second movie is just not as good as the first one. And 49% of the 251 people that saw this movie liked it. The other 51% did not, unfortunately. So you got to move on, man. You got to move on. I don't really think people are hating too much. They just didn't care for it. So you guys let me know what y'all think about that, whether you agree or disagree with Zachary or Levi. There's a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Now, before we move on to the next topic, I just need to cut on this fan over here because it's hot. Thank you for your patience. You guys are too kind. You're too kind. Yep, movie was mid. So Zachary just gonna have to get over it, buddy. But staying on DC, Shazam 2: Fury of the Gods did not do well at the box office at all. But there's another upcoming DC project that may not do well at the box office either, and it's quite sad. It's quite sad because I'm looking forward to it. The trailers have come out. They're on the second trailer now, and it looks like a fun movie. I have heard some criticism saying, okay, we've seen this before. It looks familiar, paint by numbers type of superhero film, but I'm not on that train just yet. And we're talking about Blue Beetle. But for the second topic of the day, this is coming from movieweb.com. Blue Beetle box office projection indicate worst ever DCU opening and terrible box office gross. Y'all, this is sad as hell. Now, when these studios and companies make these projections, they're pretty spot on for the most part. I don't know how they do it, but they have a method, and it's usually right. So let's get into this real quick. Blue Beetle may have avoided cancellation by Warner Brothers Discovery, but projections for its box office are far great news for the studio. The 2023 struggle for DC movies to make an impact on the cinematic landscape may be about to hit its own Mariana Trench with the arrival of Blue Beetle, according to box office predictions. Black Adam and The Flash both delivered reasonable opening weekends, but ultimately failed on account of their massive budgets, and the less said about Shazam: Fear of the Gods' underwhelming performance, the better. However, they could all pale in comparison to the incredibly low 12 to 17 million opening being predicted for Blue Beetle. Damn, Gina. Damn. 12 to 17 million dollar opening. This is no romantic comedy indie film. What is going on? James Gunn, bless him, has tried to do his best to instigate some interest in Blue Beetle by making sure that everyone is aware that the character of Jamie Reyes will be carrying on in the new DCU. But it seems that even that cannot get people into cinemas to watch a DC movie. If the projections shared by Box Office Pro turn out to be accurate, not only will Blue Beetle have the worst opening of a DC movie in recent memory, discounting Wonder Woman 1984, which pulled in 16.7 million during the day and date release in the COVID pandemic, which we're not going to count here. But the film also predicted to earn just 55 million at the domestic box office in total. Damn. How do you $55 million? That is what they're predicting this film will make in this entire domestic theatrical run. That is horrible. Horrible. I mean, how much did Barbie make and Oppenheimer make in this opening weekend? Check that out. Barbie, where's it at? Domestic weekend. They had an opening of 162 million. 93 million the second weekend. It's killing it right now. Shout out to Barbie. Damn. Golly, that's gonna hit $1 billion. Let's look at So what did Oppenheimer make in this opening weekend? 82 million in this opening weekend, 46 in the second weekend. It's at $400 million worldwide right now. So you got these films right now in theaters that are going to be making more in this opening weekend domestically than this film's entire theatrical run. Haunted Mansion, a film that is out now, I had no interest in seeing at all, personally. 24 million in this opening weekend. Is there any, let me see other comic book. What let's just go ahead and I just had Shazam up. What does Shazam make in this opening weekend? 53. So the first Shazam made 53 in his opening weekend. And Blue Beetle may make that in this whole domestic theatrical run. That's awful. 30 million in this opening weekend. Yeesh. Considering the movie comes with a $120 million budget, which is not a lot of money. It's one of the less expensive ones. You know, Shazam was cheaper. This kind of result will not be nothing short of another disaster for Warner Brothers Discovery. Man. Okay, well, I want this. Hold on, my page is frozen. Okay. Blue Beetle box office fail could make Batman's cancellation worse. As things don't look bad enough for Blue Beetle box office, the film stars will not be coming out to promote the movie thanks to the ongoing actor strike, which is something that can only hinder any chance Warner Brothers Discovery had to try and drum up more interest in the film. Of course, there was at one point a chance that the movie may not have made it to cinemas, having originally been planned as a Max exclusive along with Batgirl. Having been saved from the coil of projects that saw Batgirl scrap, Blue Beetle now looks like it will be a bigger loss for the studio than Batgirl's release would ever have been. Damn. Ooh. While there are many unknown superheroes that have hit cinemas and become big hits for DC franchise, to try and do that when its even biggest hitters are not doing business almost set them up for fail. While Blue Beetle is well known in some circles for general cinema audience, that's not necessarily true, and that certainly won't help the cause. Y'all, what do y'all think about this? It hits theaters August 18th, a few weeks away. $12 to $17 million opening weekend with a $55 million domestic theatrical run. That is awful. Yes, Barbie is a marketing success. More than 50 million. Ouch. Damn, son. Blue Beetle just need to go to streaming. Same with Aquaman 2. Man, movie is trash. Average person never heard. Wait, Blue Beetle should have been a show. Average person never heard of Blue Beetle. What's up, Dane C? DC has had all the characters for decades. They should have been on top of for decades. This is bad. I think DC does do well with connected universes on the big screen. Standalone seems to do better. Never heard of Blue Beetle, says most people, plus comic book superhero movie fatigues for many equals flop. And now again, I don't agree with the superhero fatigue. I believe in the bad movie fatigue. James shouldn't have said he's making a new DCU at all. Well, a new DC, all the drama, who's staying and who's fired makes it all a joke. The Blue Beetle needed a Black Panther-like introduction. Black Panther was helped a lot by Premiere and Captain America Civil War. I see what you're saying. Does he do karate as Blue Beetle, Cobra Kai style? That would be interesting. I that would pique my interest even more. But y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think there is a racial or woke bias to the public opinion of the movies? What movies in particular? I'm assuming you mean Blue Beetle, but I don't think so. I don't think there is. I could be wrong though. Brandon, Secret Invasion was better than Tobey Spider-Man 2 movie. I disagree, JoJo, but thank you. But yeah, guys, Blue Beetle is looking like it's gonna, crap the bed at the box office. It's unfortunate because I like the actor. I like George Lopez. So you guys let me know what you think about this. And again, there's a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right. Now, that had to deal with some of the DC stuff. We talking about Shazam and Zachary Levi, and also Blue Beetle's horrible box office. But let's shift over to Marvel real quick. And this is not Marvel in the MCU. This is Sony's Marvel, or the Sony's Marvel, or excuse me, Sony Spider-Man films. Seems like they're going to be having some delays, which is pretty obvious with the strike. This is coming from ScreenRant.com. For topic number 3, Sony delays and changes 7 movie release dates as actor strike begins worrying studios. Now, I'm only going to cover the superhero comic book properties, but let's get into this. Newly dated, Untitled Venom sequel, Columbia Pictures, July the 12th of 2024. Does anybody care about Venom 3? Let me know. I did not. I don't care about this at all. They can delay this inevitably. But I don't know. We could have 2 out of 3 good ones because look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The first Venom, it was straight. I'm not gonna hate on the first Venom. It was actually pretty good. It was actually all right. The second Venom sucked ass. And so let's see if they're gonna be able to clean it up. Now I asked if anybody cares about this. Cordell Adams says no. Brandon Thompson says no. And thank you, Wayne. My birthday was good. So let's see what else we got. Madam Web. Anybody interested in Madam Web? It was going to come out February the 16th of 2024. But guess what, guys? They're moving it forward 2 days. What the hell was the point? They're moving this up 2 days. They said, guys, Madam Web is off the chain. We done tested it out, and we're going to move it up 2 days, baby. 2 freaking days. See if I can bring my calendar up to see exactly when. I guess, yeah. Well, no, February. So yeah, that is Valentine's Day. And what day does Valentine's Day fall on in February? A Wednesday. So it's moving from a Friday to a Wednesday. They're saying, hey man, people are gonna have the EBGBs for love and want to get wrapped up in webs in the bed. So let's release this on February 14th. So this moved up. I don't know, 2 days makes a difference, but you guys let me know. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures Animation. From March 29th, 2024 to they don't know. To be determined, I don't know, not TBC. The studio is considering several dates depending on how long the strike is. So it was going to make this. It wasn't going to make this date of next March anyway. What is that? So we're just gonna say we're in August. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So it was 7 months away. They weren't gonna make this date no way. So this was gonna be delayed because of all the effects, and now we have this writer strike. So this needs to be delayed because this movie can't suck. We gotta have this movie be good because it was the first 2 were fantastic. So we got the Venom sequel delayed, Madam Web moved up 2 days, and Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is to be determined. We don't know. Now, Kraven the Hunter, this was supposed to come out in a month. No. Yeah, it was supposed to come out in October, from October 6th of 2023. Now it's coming out next August. They pushed this back a whole year. What is up with that right there? Are y'all happy or sad about that? That's crazy. A whole 11 months. A whole 11 months. That's insane. Rabia, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I do appreciate it.
Yes! Yes!
Venom 3, hell to the no. To the no, hell to the no. To the no. Oh. All right. How many subscribers did I lose? You know what? I need to I need to download that sometime, and that would be a good little sound bite. What y'all think? But Rabia, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I do appreciate it. Does anybody else feel like Rabia? It's like, hell no, we don't need no Venom 3. because that's how I feel. I really do, but we're gonna see. We're going to see, and I think that's it for these Sony Marvel delays. Yeah. So Sony release dates delays explain. Okay, I wasn't even gonna get down to that right there, but let's see what they have to say real quick. The announcement of major release delays seem out of the on the horizon as a number of studios found themselves without creatives to promote their projects and taking to the picket lines. Even before the SAG-AFTRA strike kicked off, Marvel had announced the delay of 6 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, leading the push back of such anticipated projects as Fantastic Four, Avengers, yada yada yada. Given Sony Spider-Man Universe last installment, Jared Leto's okay, that's whack. Yeah, man. All these delays. They're trying to spread out movies due to the strike. This is correct. This is correct. Bishop Bullwinkle, is that what his name is, Stephanie? You gotta get him. Is that what, yeah, that's what you want, Stephanie? Mr. Bullwinkle. But I want to know, right, real talk, who is excited for Venom 3, if anybody at all? If anybody at all, who is excited? I'm curious. I'm very, very curious. Let me bring that down real quick. And 1 second. But yeah, guys, if you're watching this via live or in the replay, there's a link down to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Do you care about these delays or not? Let me know. And this is what Mr. Bishop Bullwinkle has to say about it.
Come on, Bishop. Yeah. Listen, let it go. My name Bishop Bullwinkle. I got the first church, nothing but the truth. What you say? Deacon Kyle, Deacon George, Deacon Clay. Open up the door and turn them loose. Come on. First, I want to thank God for the blood running warm in my veins. Yeah, I thank God for my life, health, and strength. I got a sound mind, I'm not insane. Come on. I ain't gonna preach too long. I ain't gonna take the service too far. My sermon this morning, hell to the no. Come on. Hell no. To the no. Yeah, to the no. Hell to the no. To the no. Listen. Sister Edna, Sister Ruth.
All right, that's enough for that. Thank you, Bishop Bullwinkle. We do appreciate it. I'm not playing it. I thought it was going to get to the hell no part immediately, but, you know, got a little verse in there too. But, yeah, man, y'all let us know what y'all think about these delays, especially Venom 3 and everything else. Are you happy? You sad? Are you with Team Bishop Bullwinkle? Let me know in the comment section below, because I am dying to know. I am dying to I'm dying to know. This song is going to get stuck in my head. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do over here. Hold on, we got a super chat as well from Jojo. What's up, Jojo? $4.99. Thank you so much. You can tell the studios want new writers, and I agree, because there's no original ideas, just remakes of old films. 90% of the writers can go. All right, gotcha. Thank you, Jojo. I do appreciate that. That take. Thank you. Stephanie Green for the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is there a comment? No, just $5. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I do appreciate it. Oh, we do have a comment from you, my sister. For bringing Bishop Green, the Bishop. Yes. I do what I can. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, and we're going to be sticking on Sony's Marvel. And this one is a bit of good news. We're going to see how y'all feel about it, though. This is coming from comicbook.com. They have the exclusive, and it says Thomas Hayden Church has heard rumors Sam Raimi may do another Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Now, if you don't know, of course, Tobey Maguire was the original Spider-Man that came out in 2002. Sam Raimi was the director, and Thomas Hayden Church was Mr. Sandman. But let's get into this. Thomas Hayden Church has now appeared as Flint Marko in 2 Spider-Man films, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 and Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home. If he gets his choice, however, the actor will most certainly appear in a 3rd one. More particularly, Church tells comicbook.com's Chris Killian that he'd love to appear in a 4th Spider-Man flick from the mind of Sam Raimi. There's always been some kind of, I've heard rumors that Sam Raimi was going to do another Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. And if that happens, I will probably campaign to maybe at least do a cameo, Church said, speaking with us in support of Peacock's Twisted Metal. Is Raimi thinking about making another Spider-Man movie? Raimi has long been attached to a 4th Spider-Man project, with Sony even pushing the film into pre-production point. The filmmaker has now said he's down to return to such a project, especially after shooting a multiversal project like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I've come to realize after making Doctor Strange that anything is possible. Really anything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, any team-ups. Raimi last year said when asked about another possible Spider-Man sequel, I love Tobey. I love Kristen Dunst. I think all things are possible. I don't really have a story or a plan. I don't know if Marvel would be interested in that right now. I don't know what their thoughts are about that. I haven't really pursued that, but it sounds beautiful. Even if it wasn't a Spider-Man movie, I would love to work with Tobey again in a different role. Now, y'all, okay, that's it right there. If y'all want to read it again, it's in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. I support this 1,000,000% for multiple reasons. First of all, I really did enjoy the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy for the most part, especially Spider-Man 2. Yes, Spider-Man 3 was a disappointment, but I was still so angry, irate, distraught, and pissed off when I heard the news of them rebooting it and going with Andrew Garfield. I was like, no, and that still to this day, that is one of the biggest mistakes I think Sony has ever made with their movies, with their movie franchise. It was horrible. And they were in production for Spider-Man 4. John Malkovich was going to be the Vulture, and it was moving along. And all the interviews and behind the scenes have come out of why they thought it was a good idea to do that, and it's horrible. So if they're able to go back to that, that would be freaking fantastic. I would love to see Tobey Maguire and Sam Raimi come back to do a Spider-Man 4 and maybe a Spider-Man 5. Another reason why I'm into this right here is because it doesn't have it. You can do whatever you want. It's not in the MCU. It's a different universe. So you don't have to worry about a time to this, connecting with that or anything like that. You can do your own thing and not have any type of strings holding you down. And this also will give Marvel time to fix the MCU since it's not as good as it could be, since it's not reaching its full potential. Okay, of course we want to make movies. Speaking of Marvel, Disney, of course they want to make movies and not go too long without releasing something, and so you can work on this or have Sony work on this to satisfy fans, moviegoers around the world while you're working on the rest of the MCU, like I said. So I think this would be fantastic if they did this. I would happily pay for this. And the thing is, it's not like you're going into it blind thinking like, man, the last time a Spider-Man movie came out with Tobey Maguire was 2006, 2007. Yeah, it made money. I think it made like 900 something million, but I don't know if it's, if it's in the past and people are still interested. Yes, they are, because he popped up in the last Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. And that made what, 1.9 billion worldwide? Yeah. So I think that shows that people do have some type of interest in it. I'm not saying that it will make that much, but I seriously doubt it failing. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. I want it. What's up, Bobby Wright? What's going on now? What are y'all saying about that? Y'all want a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire and Sam Raimi? Please let me know in the comment section, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay. Tobey Maguire mostly produces TV shows now. Would only do it if he gets paid well and likes the script. Of course. Of course. Let's see here. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. What are you talking about? Saying, Brandon, I was resistant to the Amazing Spider-Man films because I wanted Spider-Man 4. Yeah, I was angry. I was pissed. Man, I was pissed. I can't see Tobey doing another Spider-Man movie. He probably just gonna come back for a cameo in another MC movie a la Secret Wars. I hope he does. I hope he comes back on both Secret Wars, possibly, and Spider-Man 4. You know, I mean, there's just so much Spider-Man story to tell. That road gallery is massive. That's a good way to introduce Miles Morales live screen. I want to see it all. Yes, it is. I want to see it all. Hell yeah. What's up, Metal X? It will be cool to see classic continuation of the story of the characters. Facts. What's up, Zeus? Andrew Garfield surprised me as Spider-Man. Thought he was great. And at least those movies' problems, only issues was he was too old and didn't look too old though. Right. All right. It's all subjective, but JoJo was happy for another Spider-Man movie. But I don't know, guys. Are the rumors true or the rumors false? What say you? Let me know down in the comment section below, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay. I vote yes. And thank you, comicbook.com, for the exclusive. Link to that is in the description box below. So we talked DC with Shazam and Zachary Levi crying, and also Blue Beetle. And then we talked Sony Marvel delays and also Spider-Man 4. Now, let's get over to the real MCU. One of the main topics of the day. This past week, it was a season finale for Secret Invasion. Dun, da, da, da. And man, was I anticipating it. When it started off, and thank you, Marvel Disney, if you're watching this, that was nice enough to give out the first 2 episodes of Secret Invasion. And they were solid, man. They were solid as hell. I really enjoyed them. I was like, whoa, like other people, this show has the potential to be one of the better MCU shows out of I don't know how many we have right now. And to this day, I want to say out of the 6 episodes, the first 2 episodes, 1 and 2, and episode 4. So 1, 2, and 4 are my favorite. Episode 3 was okay. Episode 5 and 6 were the weakest, with 6 being in the trash. I was so disappointed. And like I said at the very beginning of this broadcast that we're watching right now, I showed the thumbnail for me and Lamont with Get a Life Games recap of episode 6. I thought it was trash. I thought it was horrible. Now I want to reiterate, I don't think the whole series is trash. I think the series is good overall, but the season finale was horrible. I do not understand. One of the things that disappointed me that I want to say right now that I didn't get a chance to during our recap because I forgot is, Marvel, I want you to stop introducing new characters to franchises if you're not going to do it properly. I would rather you establish the characters that are already there. What do I mean? Of course, Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson is the main character, but we also have Maria Hill. Okay, I like her. I think a lot of people like Maria Hill. She is a fan favorite. Kobe Smulders. I like her a lot. She was one of the main reasons why I was really interested in this show. Okay, guys, we're going to talk spoilers for Secret Invasion. So if you haven't seen Secret Invasion, don't turn away. This is spoilers. It's on Disney Plus. Go watch it and come back. Excuse me. She was one of the characters I was looking forward to you fleshing out. But we didn't get that. She was murdered in the first episode. Okay, now if that's the creative decision that you want to make, at least send her off in a good way. And I really don't think they did that. Yes, at the very beginning of episode 2, they had a conversation with Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury, and her mother. And that was the only time we got to really send her off. I honestly didn't think that was enough at the time. And I was hoping that they was going to circle back by the end of the show, but they did not do that. So that is unfortunate. Another character that they could have fleshed out more that was established in the past was Ben Mendelsohn, who played Talos. Now, one good thing that they did do with Ben Mendelsohn is they did flesh his character out. I don't like how he undermined Nick Fury was basically like, hey, man, you ain't shit without me. That was another downer. But they did flesh out his character. They made it known that Ben Mendelsohn Talos and Nick Fury have been best friends for the past 30 or 35 years. However, what is disappointing about this is when they killed his character, a decision I wouldn't have made, but they didn't send him off well. Nick Fury left his cold ass body on the tarmac, exposed to everybody. We didn't really get to see a reaction of Nick Fury losing his best friend for the past 30 years. That was a bit disappointing to me. Now, to give the series credit, there was somewhat of a funeral between Gaia, his daughter, and Vera or Priscilla, the Skrull, Nick Fury's wife. But I wanted more of a reaction from Nick Fury, and we didn't get that. But something that we did get that was half-baked was the introduction of the character of Beto, the black person, the black guy. I did not like, I mean, he was fine. I was on board to see him win, but I just kind of thought that was pointless. Like, okay, what did Beto do? He didn't do anything. Y'all introduced him and he just died. So I don't know what's going on there. Also, I felt that the show could have fleshed out Agent Ross. He popped up in the very beginning and then kind of had a line of dialogue at the very end, and that was it. Now, I've also ranted and raved about how stupid I thought them giving Gaia all the powers in the whole MCU. Damn, who made that decision? And we're going to get into this right here with this topic on who actually made the decision. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. But my goodness gracious, great googly moogly. Why couldn't you just stick with 4 powers? You could have, if you're trying to mimic the Fantastic Four, the Super Skrulls, Mr. Fantastic a stretch, okay? The closest thing to that you could do was Groot. I was cool with that. Next, you have the Human Torch. Okay, the closest thing you have to that is the Extremis. That's cool. That's 2 powers. The next is the Thing, Strength. You went with the Hulk and the Abomination and Thanos. You didn't have to do all of that. You could have just went with Drax, and that would have been fine. Okay, then the Invisible Woman, give her cloak powers, which you did, and that would have been okay. A-okay. Just those 4 powers right there. But no. You have to act like a 4-year-old with his toys in the bathtub. Smashing all of them. Let's give them all the powers in the MCU. Thanos, Cole Obsidian, Captain Marvel. It was ridiculous. I mean, damn, the Phoenix Force won't even be able to stop Gaia when she learned how to use her powers. I'm exaggerating. But I thought that was a horrible idea. And then what sucks is you had all of these wonderful performances from was it the British lady? What is her name? Her name was Sophie or something. And Emilia Clarke was okay. I mean, I like Emilia Clarke, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, she was so amazing. We have to have her back. I'm not hating on her. I'm just saying that. Yeah, Olivia Colman, Sonya Falsworth, she was dope. I liked her. And then and Beto, here he is, Samuel Edwinmu, Ed Wunimi. But who else? Kingsley Ben-Adir. Great job. Had that lovely monologue scene with Nick Fury, but it wasn't even Nick Fury at the end. It was Gaia. So I wanted a conversation between them, their father-son relationship, so to speak. But we didn't have that. It was just a mess. It was just, I could go on, I could ramble. And they tried to explain a lot of this crap. And this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Secret Invasion director Ali Salim on Gaia's power up and how the series impacts Tony Stark's death. Oh, Lord Jesus. In the finale of Secret Invasion, Emilia Clarke's Gaia inherited a litany of MCU superpowers as Gravis Kingsley Ben-Adir planned to become a godlike Skrull backfired, resulting in his death. With Gaia now being seemingly invincible, director Ali Salim is opening up about how the choice and Gaia superpower fight came to be. It starts with Kevin Feige saying any and all superpowers are fair game. Kevin, what's going on, man? What's going on, Kevin? Has the Skrull taken over your body? Is that what happened? Have you been taken over in during the pandemic? Is that why Phase 4 sucks so bad? Because it's really a Skrull? Because I don't like this, Kevin. I have faith in you, man, but why? Why can't you come and be like, no, stick with these 4 or 5 powers and go with there? But no, have fun. And then we storyboarded it. We would be like, what are the superpowers that would happen next? Salim tells the Hollywood Reporter. And then we will go through stunts and understand what superpowers can happen next and what can't, just because of the physical positioning of the actors. And then with visual effects, some things just couldn't work because they look funny shifting from this into that in an instant. I don't like that at all, man. I don't like that at all. Salim is well aware that Stark related, and also since Rhodey is a Skrull, guys, we find out that James Rose was not there in Infinity War Endgame. He was not there at the funeral to know Tony dies. Now, when this information came out on Friday, I was one of those people that expressed in the comment section of IG, Instagram, this is bullshit. Marvel is falling apart. And I bring it up for a reason. I'm going to come back to that. I'm worried that I will get death threats because of that. So Salim is well aware the Stark-related revelation is bound to ruffle some MCU fans' feathers. So he's trying to take his best to take it all in stride. I'm worried that I will get death threats because of that. Now, guys, let's not be threatening people now. That's too far. And also because I'm the guy who took out Maria Hill. And it's not that I have a problem with you taking it around, man. You just got to wrap it up well, and you didn't do that, in my opinion. So I'm actually in hiding now. Hey, it's on you, bro. So I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's quite long, but I'm going to read the questions. So now that Guy Amelia Clark has a smorgasbord of MCU powers. I already read that. That came from Kevin Feige. Let's scroll down a little bit here. I already read this. They're talking about how many takes it took for Kingsley Benadir to get his scene done with Nick Fury, who was actually Gaia. But there is something in here that I did want to go over. Let's see here. Where was it at? 1 second. All right. So I have to imagine that Don Cheadle has asked, hey, how long has Rhodey been held as captive? What was he told as far as how long Rhodey had been a Skrull? Now, he never asked me that. He is a great collaborator. He was a detailed, logical guy and would not say how long I've been. But I would say, let me tell you why I could have been, and let me tell you why I couldn't have been, which is an interesting way to get at his character. And this is Don Cheadle speaking right now. So I would say to anybody, just go back and visit all the Rhodey scenes in the MCU and see how you unpack it now that you have slightly different perspective on Rhodey or Skrull. But I don't know there's a definite answer. I think it's still open to interpretation. That's what James Rose is saying. I know your job is to execute the story you're given, but it's painful to think that the real Rhodey wasn't present for Tony Stark's death and funeral, considering their friendship. And that's when he said, I'm worried I'm gonna get death threats. Now, and I don't think it's in this article, and I'm realizing that I don't have it here. But on Friday, it did come out that the director said that this had to do that Rhodey's place was taken as a Skrull during Secret Invasion. And that is what pissed me off. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to find something here that shows that. And I'm gonna pull up Eman's because this is where I first saw it. Eman shared something. Secret Invasion director confirms Rhodey's Skrull timeline. And let's see here. I think his leg's not working in the end of episode 6 and him being in the hospital going points to Captain America Civil War. And y'all, that really pisses me off right there. So it looks like it's during Captain America Civil War. Now, I was one to say this is bullshit. This is bullshit. And I still feel that way. However, shout out to E-Man because he made a good point when he had his broadcast on Friday. Because he was like, is this character really ruined? And he brought up the situation with Loki, how we got that one life, and now the new Loki, and I'm paraphrasing, got to see the old Loki's timeline, and now we get to experience that Loki experiencing, going through a different life, a different timeline. And I see what he's saying. So he's saying that once we get to see what happens next with Rhodey, Scrody, possibly in Armor Wars or Captain America 4, the Brave New World, or the next Avengers film, how is the Rhodey, the real Rhodey, going to accept the fact that his best friend is dead? How is he going to receive that news? How is he going to receive the news that Thanos came and wiped out half the universe? Makes a good point. I still don't want it, but that does give me some hope. But here's my pushback. But before I say that, and just think about it. Rhodey woke up and somebody gonna sit him down and be like, hey man, just want to let you know you've been in a coma for the past 8 years. What? 8 years? I feel like I went to sleep yesterday. We was fighting the Civil War. I fell down and I've been asleep for 8 years. Yeah. What happened? Well, Tony Stark is dead. What? Tony Stark is dead? Iron Man is dead? Yes. And there's this guy named Thanos that came. He got all these 6 stones that control. You can do anything in the universe that you want. And he literally wiped out half of the universe for 5 years. And then they came back 5 years later, and it was a universal battle. And this happened, and New Asgard. That's like your head's going to explode. So that is an interesting storyline to explore. Again, I'm not saying that I want it, but that does give me hope. So that is an option right there. But this is my pushback. If that's the case, director, and you're going to explore all these new possibilities, why tell us? Just keep your mouth shut. Can we have a surprise? Why does everything has to be spoiled 5-10 months before the project comes out? I don't like that at all. I don't. Kind of like they spoiled the Illuminati trailer for Doctor Strange 2 and everything else that they release. Just let us wait. We can be patient enough. And for those that can't on the internet, tough. So that's how I feel about it. Again, if y'all want to read this whole interview, and I did earlier today, but I'm not going to read line for line with you guys. But this is the director's response on why they made some of the decisions they made, and also why I'm so upset with some of them, because this was a trash ass series finale. It just was. I'm highly disappointed. What's up, One Journey? So let me try to get a few comments to see what you guys are talking about. Kev, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. $10. Marvel just making Nick Fury another black absent father. Wow, that's interesting. But thank you for the $10 super chat. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you. Gaia's powers on her existence in MCU are not going to end well. No, they're not. I lost faith after Black Panther 2. Yeah. Me too, man. Jeff Loeb did TV better. Kevin Feige should stick to the movies. Yeah, they need to do something. They need to do something. I'm glad you made it too. Thank you. They leveled up Gaia hard. Went from 1 to 100 real fast. Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah, those in-game infinity powers are horrible. Or ridiculous. Yeah. It sucks. It sucks. Pray for Marvel. Hashtag pray for Marvel. Yes, everybody said pray for Marvel. How did Nick Fury's elite secret squad miss out on Hydra's existence? I don't know. Hydra's good. Hydra's good. So, but I mean, it's not a bad question to ask. And Wayne, thank you so much. 45,000 subs. Thank you so much. Trying to get to 50K. Trying to get to 50K. But I can't believe how they did Maria Hill. Me neither. It should have been a better wrap up in the end, but it was rushed. The 38-minute episodes. But anyway, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, whether you're happy with the season finale of Secret Invasion or not, and also what the director and Don Cheadle had to say about it. Some good questions here. I just don't like the answers. And yeah, hashtag pray for Marvel, because they're not reaching their full potential right now. A link to that is in the description box below. And because of that, guys, because you know it's not that good. This is coming from direct.com. It's rotten. Secret Invasion finale gets worst ever Rotten Tomato score in MCU Disney Plus history. What a damn shame. What a darn shame. Secret Invasion finale just became the worst rated MCU episode in history on Rotten Tomatoes. The lowest rated MCU episodes. Let me read this first. Disney Plus Secret Invasion has come and gone, with a large contingent on the Marvel Studios fan base disappointed in what they untimely got. After being branded as the franchise's first crossover event series and a straight espionage thriller, the show did not live up to the hype in the eyes of many. This has been reflected in the series Rotten Tomato scores, as well as Secret Invasion currently being the worst review overall MCU show on the platform. Now, I didn't put mine up here, but let me hit reload real quick. I don't like that. Hold on, because I wanted to show how many people review Secret Invasion, but it didn't provide that information, because that is important. You know, if it's only 100 people, you know, we have to consider that. Okay, Secret Invasion season 1, 187 reviews. Eman's is not up there. Mine isn't. You know, I don't know. Sharronda's is, Elliot's. But again, we have to consider this. So I think the show premiered with 900,000 views, like 994,000, right? And the highest premiere Disney Plus show, I think, was Loki with 2.5 million or something like that. So if you have viewership in the numbers of 2.5 million and 994,000, and this is only 2,500, that, you know, you just have to consider that. It's just something to think about. And you know, there are hundreds and hundreds of critics on Rotten Tomatoes. I want to say in the 500 or 600s, at least 4, and this is only 187. Still, it doesn't look good on the surface, but all things we have to consider. Lowest rated MCU episodes. The Secret Invasion finale has received the lowest ever Rotten Tomatoes critic approval score for a single episode of a Marvel Studios produced Disney Plus series. The list of worst reviewed MCU episodes on the platform are as follows. She-Hulk episode 6, 70%. Yeah, the last episode wasn't that good. Secret Invasion episode 1, 52. I don't understand that at all. Secret Invasion episode 2, 50%. Yeah, that was weird to me. Secret Invasion episode 3, 38%. Damn. Secret Invasion episode 6, 13. Now I do agree with the 13. Only 13% liked it. I didn't like it. So yeah, man, Secret Invasion is so much talent in the show, but it was wasted by bad writing. So you guys let me know what you think about this. If Rotten Tomatoes holds any weight as far as you're concerned about, you know, credibility and whatnot, I'm down to know. Let me know in the comment section. Gaia has to be the next big bad. Avengers Assemble, kill that. She's stupid. Yeah, she needs we need to get Rogue to come through and depower her. And that's one thing I was looking for with Captain Marvel. I was like, okay, in the comics, to my understanding, Rogue is one of the person that gets her powers from Captain Marvel and brings her power down. So I was looking forward to that, but we're gonna have to see, because Captain Marvel was already overpowered, but Gaia, Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. The Rotten Tomato score is right up there with Cleopatra on Netflix. I feel bad for Emilia Clarke. She keeps jumping on these bad bandwagons. The writing was so simple. Was too simple. Season finale needed to at least be an hour long. I agree. One Journey. Thank you so much, One Journey. I appreciate it. $20. You know what we got to do over here for the dub? What we got to do for the dub? Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Man, my birthday was the 19th. I'm still getting birthday wishes. So it was a week and a half ago, but I ain't complaining. Thank you, One Journey. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Chill Spot episode 3 was the best one. It is because not a lot of people watch the series. Thank you, Chill Spot. But guys, what do y'all think about this? It's the lowest rated show or finale on Disney Plus. Or on Rotten Tomatoes, excuse me. But next, y'all, we got Loki season 2, and we're gonna see how that plays out. So there's a link to that in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Let me know how you feel. I'm dying to know. But next in the MCU, we got Loki season 2. I mean, hopefully that will deliver. I did like Loki, but I was really pissed off with the finale of season 1. I didn't like the cliffhanger. But word on the street is, guys, we're gonna be getting the trailer tomorrow morning. So let's get into this. Coming from the direct.com, last topic of the day. Loki season 2 celebrates release date with first official poster. Dun, 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 dun. Miss Menace is front and center in a new Loki season 2 poster. At San Diego Comic-Con 2022, Marvel Studios revealed that Loki season 2 will premiere on Disney Plus in the summer of this year. However, in March of 2023, there were concerns that a delay may come after Disney Plus updated the show release date from summer to coming soon. Despite that, Marvel eventually confirmed season 2's official release date this year, while also unveiling the fact that it will premiere on Friday instead of its schedule on Wednesday. New Loki poster celebrates season 2 release date. Marvel Studios officially released a brand new poster for Loki season 2, highlighting the fact that there are 100,000 minutes until the show's sophomore run premiere on Disney Plus. T-minus 100,000 minutes until Loki season 2. That's cute. It will premiere on streaming on October the 6th. And guys, here is the poster right here. Here is the poster right here. Now, if y'all want to read that, you can. But here's my thing. I like the poster. I mean, I am excited, you know, even though Marvel has been crapping the bed and peeing in the bed a little bit. I still have hope. But my thing is this, guys. One of the main characters of Loki season 2, supposedly, we don't actually know now because they have these court proceedings, is Jonathan Majors. Things are up in the air right now with his future in the MCU, Disney, and any other projects. But guys, if a trailer is coming out tomorrow, which will be July 31st, his court date is August 3rd, on Thursday, 3 days later. Would it not be smart to wait a week to release the trailer? Because I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer yet. But what I don't want Marvel Disney to do is to release the trailer tomorrow for Loki season 2 and them having to edit Jonathan Majors out of it because of the alleged abuse. Alleged. Like, man, we have this trailer. We was gonna show a lot of Jonathan Majors, but because he has all these alleged accounts against him, you know, let's take him out of the trailers, you know, and not show him that much so people won't get turned off. If that's the case, just wait another week. Now, again, I could be wrong. I haven't seen the trailer. We'll see. He could be in the whole. Jonathan Majors could be in the trailer a lot for Loki season 2. I don't know, but regardless, why would you not wait a week? I mean, I understand that you want to get the bad taste of Secret Invasion out of people's mouth. Like, okay, people didn't like the end of Secret Invasion. Let's go ahead and release the next new Marvel thing. I get it, but come on, man. And then again, y'all already delayed the making of Ant-Man 3 Quantumania, and you took Jonathan Majors out of a large portion of it. You just released that 2 weeks ago, on top of delaying it initially because it was supposed to come out, I think, in April or May. So why couldn't you wait again? Excuse me. You could have waited 2 or 3 weeks to release a symbol on Disney Plus and had Jonathan Majors in there featured a whole bunch to see. And again, I don't know how long the trial is gonna last. It could last today. It could last weeks. I don't know. I'm not a legal expert. If I have any in the comment section, let me know. But I just think that if they're coming out with a trailer tomorrow, this is stupid. Like, damn, you couldn't wait till not even a week. You couldn't wait till Friday. I don't get it. Am I tripping? Am I tripping or am I making sense, y'all? I could be wrong. Happy birthday, good for 90 days. Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe they need to recruit spy writers for Secret Invasion. I love Loki. Or maybe, you know, Jonathan Majors and his lawyer met with Marvel and laid out all the evidence. Like, hey, man, my boy, my client is innocent. Look at all this evidence that haven't come out to the public. Okay, we see that. You know, Marvel got their legal team. Like, okay, we're gonna do this. Maybe they feel good about his future, or they cut Majors out as much as they could. Has to be self-sabotage at this point. I'm still surprised Disney did not fire Jonathan Majors. Just whoa, dang, see what's up with that? Why would they do that? That would be a horrible idea, in my opinion. That's just me. I think Disney and Disney Marvel has been making good decisions by not saying anything at all. They have kept their mouth shut. The only thing I disagree with is the release of Assemble taking Jonathan Majors out and then them releasing a trailer tomorrow. But other than that, I told y'all that Marvel got Gaia on deck as a new big bad. Kang vs. Gaia. Winter stays employed. That's hilarious. The trailer is super early. Yeah, it may come out like 3 in the morning. We'll see. Marvel may be getting desperate at this point. I hope not. Trial ends when the prosecution and defense rest, but we don't know when that will be. And this is true. Thank you for the happy birthday, Sophia. Fam, happy birthday, bro. Thank you. Gonna be weird with no press for the show. I'm pro Jonathan Majors. This is just how they act now. But I ain't trying to pick on you, Dan. See, based off what? Who have they? They did fire James Gunn, and that was impulsive. But I think Kang's Victor Timely role will not be as big as we think. They added Lady Arian from Guardians of the Galaxy to the cast. Maybe the villain. Maybe be the villain. Yeah. Well, you have Victor Timely. You also have the one who remains. Well, he died. I mean, I was going to. I like how you're like, okay, we need to tell our expectations, but I'm thinking that we was going to see multiple variants. So I don't know. Never thought I would see the day when we're all dissatisfied with Marvel. Right? This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. But anyway, guys, what do y'all think about this, man? Loki season 2 poster, countdown to the premiere. Trailer is going to be dropping tomorrow, and Jonathan Majors case is on Thursday, August the 3rd. So we're gonna get some information this week. We're definitely gonna have a Jonathan Majors update by next Sunday. So it's going down. Jonathan Majors. Hold on, that's Thursday. I may do a movie news roundup on Thursday if some good news comes out, and double back on Sunday as well, next Sunday. But yeah, guys, link to this is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And let me know what you think in the comments. I would really like to know. But guys, that is all I have for today for the super duper superhero comic book smashdown. I really do appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Thank you. And again, everything that we discussed will be in the description box below. And as soon as we're done here, I will be adding the timestamps. So for people to watch in the replay, you guys can check it out. Also, just shameless plugging here. I am covering Warrior, guys, on my platform, on my channel. So if you're in the Warrior season 3, go ahead and check that out. Got some Oppenheimer reviews as well. They clone Tyrone. My adventures with Superman. All that good stuff, man. All that good stuff. So I really do appreciate y'all tuning in. Oh, Kev, thank you for calling it out. Can we get 100 before we go? 133 people watching, only 83 likes. Can we get 100 likes before we head out of here, guys? Can we get 100 likes before we head out? I would appreciate it. You don't have to. If you don't like the episode, don't. But if you did like today's live show and you forgot to like, please hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. So we got 84 right now. Let me close out my app and open it back up just to see what we got. And then we're going to head out of here. All right. Got 92. All right. Wow. Quick day today. Yeah. It wasn't that many topics. And they're going to slow down even more, with the strike and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys' patience. And I don't have any more announcements. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was good. So you guys can check it out when it drops. All right. So did we make it to 100 likes? I don't know. Let's see. 96. That's close enough. Well, guys, again, I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's just my opinion. Peace out. And I'll see you next time.